Hello, CNN. Your sources. Chris Cuomo's tweet. Like, for example, is on right now with Beto O'Rourke making opinions about and of the value of the border. See, that's a physical delusion with fact cheating nature styles originally still criminally foreign influence, and with those delusions juxtaposed. So we have fake integrity of calm speech preventing mandated law to prevent their demonstrations, for example, of an on the border and of the Dakotas. Also in Rocky Hill, recorded, confessed, and demonstrated with racketeering acts rolled with former director of the FBI Robert Luskin involved with your sources, Chris Cuomo, with racketeering into branch. Private tied to them. Whole bunch of other nations recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved racketeering roles, physical dilutions, and whole methods recorded. Criminal uses of AT&T through time per what captive originally and still are organized crime countering bodies like New Haven FBI, like Fox Connecticut News, WFSB, WTNH recorded, confessed, and demonstrated racketeering roles and uses of identity to ground locations like on the border, a Mexican restaurant, and in other words, these are the people involved with the racketeering acts, roles, and uses of Comey and of Mueller with your narratives, pretending to be against things, pretending to be investigating things, while you're off offensively preventing mandated law criminally per styles and actually recorded crime natures as criminal insidious natures tied to predicate acts and whole predicate act methods recorded, wire crime methods, mail crime methods, evidence is racketeering, your sources and your and database relationships roles with interbranch misprision criminality, styles of liars with physical delusions and criminal foreign influence. A whole bunch of nations are recorded, confessed, demonstrated criminal uses of jobs locations, of the value of jobs, of who has it, who doesn't, and what's that mean. You guys are recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with all kinds of medical racketeering originating still, especially with mental health care, especially with your roles with the people associated with triages and with the homeless shelters, involved with racketeering, with fake sites, where their roles need to keep live progressions covered up right where people are hurt the most because of their uses of racketeering, where methods and such uses of like psychology. The pathology agreed to be acceptable law, originally still criminally foreign influence, not exploited. So we have mandated law being prevented offensively with the elections racketeering. Your sources are recorded, confessed, and demonstrated with you guys involved with. And as the uses of Mueller and Comey's names involved with your racketeering, with your sources with former director of the FBI, sequence racketeering. The sequence red natures and racketeering acts are also recorded and involved with lie progressions, only and lie progression cover up nature's needs and styles maintained into branch. Worse than that, private tied to them, especially like people associated with a DeMoro family, associated with a Cole family, also involved with racketeering with a O'Brien family through time. A whole bunch of people with CCSU, a whole bunch of prisons, training of the people involved with the prisons, involved with the Dakotas and the on the border. Also, people racketeering roles with foreign and domestic military and navy, like Mexico, involved with the people with the foreign and domestic overt criminality, Puerto Rico, Italian, all the sexual circles, also involved with the prison cliques and their leaderships involved with the racketeering acts of those prisons and of those leaderships with their criminals and patients before they were in there. These are people also involved with drugging people every day in courts and prisons, even innocent people before they're charged. And they're charging innocent people by making things up. That's how sick they've been long with crime methods with line progressions from each campus. They're using each identity of the ground location. Whole bunch of people associated with Southington, associated with a Mike Pandolf, recorded, confessed, and demonstrated racketeering roles with prosecutors and with people on and off the state, on and off Two Rod Highway and on and off Samuel Dick's house, associated with various natures of courts and their family members one-way reports. You guys boxing. You guys are involved. Just give it up. Follow mandated law. Why make opinions when I'm talking about what is actually recorded? The crime methods I'm reporting are also them lying about what is actually recorded on Facebook. There's sequence racketeering roles. There are rape threats with New Britain Superior Court because those are people also recorded, confessed, and demonstrated crime acts roles with a whole bunch of states attorneys and prosecutors and people associated with with New Britain Superior Court judges retired and standing involved with racketeering acts leading up to and in the Trade Center attack context. Intercities as people already involved through time with proven child sex offenders with other natures of racketeering with them, with other natures of crimes. Criminal uses of the principal sex offenders campus further as the people involved with that further also recorded criminal uses of the connections between each of the identities of ground campuses of each age and nature, fire campuses, medical campuses, also the people criminal uses of them, like involved with foreign and domestic medical families, nurses, and cliques and stuff like that, with drugs racketeering roles, with untimely deaths, and roles with the sex offenders, with the retired and standing fire inspectors, New York, connected to Robert Rodriguez, and to the sex offender families associated with him. Um, uh, but both political parties also recorded, confessed, and demonstrated use fake size fights with each other. They keep each branch individually grouped and together crime methods. Worse than dictators pretending to be against that. Some things are fact cheaping at your racketeering rules. You guys need to follow mandated law, and then we have evolutions of fruits and gifts immediately. You watch how fast we fix Hartford when we paint them. We paint that what that is and call that what that is. Boxings. It tells us things. Please don't take that as aggression. That when you guys are involved with aggression too, you guys are involved with opinions that are dishonest. Please follow mandated law. Your sources are recorded. Criminally foreign influence, delusions, rot, and worse. Chris Como, come on, be man up. Your family members recorded, confessed, and demonstrated crime acts, roles, uses of the exploited, like the homeless. What led up to that? Crime acts roles with what's keeping that the outcome. No, each state and area with no legal representation, other prevented, other pretended, all kinds of medical racketeering roles with the people that are supposed to be investigating that. Forget about that, get down. Boxing is found. So, former director of the FBI recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved racketeering acts roles with your sources at the branch and your uses of Comey and Mueller to pretend to be investigating things with those various courts and stuff like that. Interstates already involve racketeering; they can't invest. So those are styles of racketeering actually recorded. Methods and natures actually recorded. See criminal and seditious nature. Please follow mandated law and stop pretending to investigate things. Stop trying to make opinions and respond to mandated law, which is recording. We're trying to report the judges and the courts that know that they're involved with already attached me and other people to fake words, the fake recorded things in the databases. So they have wire crime methods and mail crime methods and interbranch grouped crime methods that are preventing means formal to counter this. You need to do it online because they're also online police recorded, confessed, and demonstrated functional to the rules with the retired and standing judges, even women judges involved with child offenders, because they need to hide their life progressions. They need to hide their actually recorded natures originally still. Religion fail. Betrayal tribes. So follow mandated law because you guys are also involved with racketeering with the elections right through the Obama administration, that election too. You crime methods against whoever wins too.